These are the all-new BMW M4 and M3. One is a continuation of a legendary name, and the other is a first for BMW. Now, BMW knows that its flagship M's have to be pretty special, and as such, has created something pretty awesome. Under their lengthy bonnets sits a 3-litre straight-six twin-turbocharged engine. It puts out 431 brake horsepower and 406 pound-foot. That's hugely up from the old V8 model. It's also a fine return for the type of engine that sits most happily in a BMW, the straight-six. That makes us happy. Power like that leads to some interesting numbers. 0 to 62 happens in just 4.1 seconds if you spec the dual clutch transmission, 4.3 if you go for the manual. Their top speed is 155 miles an hour, and that's electronically limited. Now, BMW says they'll manage 34 miles to the gallon on the combined cycle and will emit 194 grams per kilometre of CO2, which is great if you're into that sort of thing. It's not just power that gets those numbers. BMW has worked hard to keep the M's as featherweight as possible. Using carbon fibre reinforced plastic in key places such as the roof, engine bay and drive shaft, BMW has also used aluminium on the car's wings, cutting weight where others use heavier steel. In all, BMW has shed 80 kilos over the last generation M3. That's the first time the new car has been lighter than the old one. But it's not all about grunt and weight. Aerodynamics come into play too. BMW knows that to get a car going quickly and efficiently through the air, it needs to be aerodynamic. So the M4 has a rather natty sculpted carbon fibre boot to push it into the ground, while the M3 gets a nice little boot spoiler. As well as that, there's a pressure relieving vent ahead of the front wheels to keep airflow smooth where it's normally choppy. Its under tray is smoothed over and airflow causes a Venturi effect, sucking the car to the ground. Looks-wise, they're covered in M-car hallmarks. Quad exhausts at the back, the M gills at the side, the power dome on the bonnet, and they have nice big flared wheel arches to make them look nice and angry. And we like angry cars. Lots. Then there's all the toys this thing can come with. The manual version's gearbox will blip the throttle to match revs on a downshift to keep the gear changes smooth, and of course it's got that M differential, this time tweaked for maximum sideways fun. And because BMW is aware that the M cars will be spending quite a lot of time on track, it's fiddled with the cooling system to work pretty hard so it doesn't explode. All told, the M3 and M4 are shaping up to be absolutely awesome cars, and we'll let you know how they handle later in the year. For now though, here's some noise.